Hello everyone, my name is Opie and welcome back to another video. This is not the type of style my videos usually are, but I wanted to try something new. So today I will be playing 100 Games of Forsaken as Pre-rework 2 time. I'm sure most of you clicking onto this video are fans of Forsaken, or at least have played the game before, but since this is my first time covering the game on the channel, I will give a brief explanation for those who haven't. If you want to skip this part, here's the timestamp. Forsaken is a 2 to 9 player game where one player is chosen to be the killer and is tasked with killing everyone else. Meanwhile, the other 1 to 8 survivors are tasked with surviving until the 3-minute timer runs out. Optionally, survivors can fix 3 to 5 broken generators scattered around the map. Completing each one removes 4 seconds off the clock, for a total of 12 or 20 seconds removed depending on what map you're on. However, each death adds 30 seconds. If it comes down to a 1v1 between the killer and the final survivor, the game goes into a mode called Last Man Standing, or LMS for short. The timer is set to 1 minute 30 seconds and you both are alerted of each other's locations. I originally wanted to do this challenge with Elliot, but the night I was going to start recording, the devs decided to announce the 2-time rework was coming in 2.5 days. So I decided to start with them instead. And if you guys want this series to continue, then later we could revisit 2-time and check out their rework. Throughout the video, I will include a death counter, and at the end I will show a list of statistics to see how good I did. I will also rank how good the character is, and if I think you should try or avoid playing as them. Before we begin, here is a short overview of 2-time's moveset. Pre-rework 2-time is a survivalist class survivor, whereas post-rework 2-time is a sentinel class survivor. They have a single passive ability, called Undying Devotion, which upon taking a fatal blow, respawns you with 40 max HP, which is half of their original 80 max HP. Reaching last man standing while on your first life will force you into your second, but you will gain 50 health and your max health will be set to 110. And with that, enjoy my sufferings as I endure 100 games as Pre-rework 2-time. I don't know if I should count game 1 since the killer left 20 seconds in. The killer was AFK for all of game 2, so I took this time to farm generators for money and XP. The killer only got like 2 kills game 3, but here you can really see how useless I am to my team. Near the end though, I did distract him until the timer ran out, so maybe I am worth some kind of value. This dude is so fragile, it literally takes 3 hits from a Jason to make this dude go into his second life. In this game, my teammates are super fragile too, because they like to die when the timer hits 10 seconds. Game 5, this Jason was decent and even managed to get a few hits on me. I also did whatever the hell this juke was, and in the end I still survived. Game 6, the John Doe was actually kind of decent, and in the end I had to use myself as a shield to make sure this guy didn't become 30 seconds. Game 7 was an unfortunate one because it marked my first death of the challenge, when he comboed me with a minion and mass infection. Game 8, I was able to loop this cool kid for a while, but I couldn't dodge him forever. Game 9, this Jason kept targeting this one guest and ignored everyone else who was trying to distract him. Game 10, the killer was a noob. He didn't even get a single kill. 1x killed me game 11. Game 12, I accidentally ruined Mind and Chance's hiding spot when I bumped into a pizza bot, and in the end, I survived the chase that followed. Game 13, I accidentally wasted my first life when I didn't see this pizza bot here. I later died. I danced with the Shedleysky for most of game 14, but Cool Kid didn't like that, but not even he can stop me. I managed to run away from this John Doe for a little bit, but eventually he impaled me with a spike. Game 16, everyone was bullying this new player, but since I'm 2-time, the most I could do is gritty towards him slowly. Game 17, 1x targeted me until I died. Found a new role for myself game 18, cheering my teammates from the sidelines. Game 19, I made it to last man standing for the first time. Unfortunately, I died with 2 seconds left on the clock. This time, John Doe was actually good at the game, and killed me very easily. Made some new friends game 21. Game 22, I pleaded with Barber Jason to not shave my head. He did it anyway, and then he revived me to shave my head again. Jason kept trying to target this one guest game 23. Game 24, I made friends with this one guest. He cried as he watched me get impaled by a spike. This game 1x ignored me the entire time. This is what happens when you have priority in who you kill, unless it's Elliot. This killer had priorities, so me and Shedleysky danced the entire game. Game 27, we had another dance party while this guy was getting targeted. For games where nothing notable happens, I'll give a fun fact about 2-time. Also, yes, I let this guy hit me on purpose, it gives me free money. Game 29, I died in last man standing. It's not that impressive though, since there are only 3 people in my lobby. 2-time fact number 1, they're part of a cult that believes in respawning. This is why they have the Roblox spawn point on their chest. Game 31, I tried to give this chance a medkit so he could heal, but he tried giving it back as I was dying. 2-time fact number 2, as part of a ritual to gain their second life, 2 times sacrificed their fellow cult member Azur, who's also an upcoming killer in the game. I was dodging this John Doe for a while, but chance somehow missed this shot and I died. Game 34, 1x killed me after landing a well-timed entanglement. Okay, well, I won this game, so that means my bad luck streak is over, right? Wrong. I get killed by Cool Kid the next round because of lag. At least I survived game 38, though. The killer was a noob and had no idea what he was doing. I distracted this John Doe for a while, but as the clock hit 2 seconds, this other 2-time jumped in to try to help me and immediately died. Game 41 doesn't have audio for some reason, but I almost died. Fixed the audio issue on game 42. Jason was a VC kid and couldn't get any kills, nor would he let me gritty in peace. I was targeted game 43, as well as 44, 45, survived 46, but died in 47. We danced on stage game 48, and game 49 we danced on the killer. 2-time fact number... Oh, I guess I'm dead. Game 51, Jason's hitbox touched the edge of my pinky toe when I died. I met a friendly 1x game 52. He made sure to spare me from the slaughter. I am no longer 2-time. I am now gritty time. Please address me by that in the comments. What? Oh. Of course I also die on game 55. Guess punched this cool kid so hard that he left. 2-time fact number 3. 2-time X Azur is the only canon ship in Forsaken. This 1x was chill until Shedleysky attacked him. Then he killed everybody. I died with 2 seconds left and Blue Dude somehow grabbed me from here. Died in Last Man Standing on game 60. 2-time fact number 4. They are really bad at cooking. 2-time fact number 5. They have never eaten pizza before, according to their interactions with Elliot. I accidentally ran into the killer and died first. How embarrassing. Cool Kid was hanging out with me in N7 until this chance tried to shoot him. It didn't end well for him, nor did it for me since I took the blame. Wish this 1x a happy birthday. Then they tried to kill me. 2-time fact number 6. 2-time is canonically schizophrenic. I am joined by my friend Dex from game 67 to 93. I was targeted games 68, 69, and 70. I died to lag. I accidentally became that one guy earlier when I tried to distract this cool kid. I didn't realize he did 26 damage when I had 25 health.
What are you doing to yourself? Why can't you just play somebody normal, like fucking Guess or something?
Dex is killer this time, and he sucked at it. Jason hitbox.
What?
Jason hitbox again.
I'm dead.
Finally, Jason kills me fairly for once. 2-time fact number 7. 2-time says you should subscribe. If you don't believe me, just go ask them. Dex discovered the power of Jason's hitboxes, and he actually managed to kill me.
Thank you.
John Doe became Jason this game. This John Doe was good at the game, and I died. He's really doing anything to extend that time limit to kill me, bro. Thanks, man. Thanks. Oh. Does this guy think I just can't loop him again? Ow. He absolutely can't, because I'm lagging.
One more left.
What was that?
What happened?
2-time fact number 8. They are always shown smiling, even when injured. The only time they ever frown is when they're dead. Almost died game 84, but luckily Builderman's turret saved me. Aw, look at you being looped with your insane hitboxes. 2-time fact number 9. Their respawn wings are made of flesh and bone, implying the respawn process is painful. On game 87, Dex watched me get sniped by a mass infection.
Bro!
Game 88 was Dex's last time being killer, and he killed nobody. I died because of lag on games 89, 90, 91, and 92. For him having to gain speed 3 to catch up to me is insane.
Hope we do not fumble this.
Oh my god, bro. That's my second time ever winning a last man standing as a survivor. Dex got bored and had to leave, but I have a deadline. I immediately lost last man standing when I got comboed by Cool Kid. Awesome, dude. Despite guests' attempts to get in the way, I got sniped by mass infection. 1x did not approve of my gritty, and I was later executed. It was on game 99 that I realized that I should probably log in because I want this video to end on a win. Unfortunately, 1x didn't let that be this game, which means I have one more chance. Yeah, I kinda forgot burning can kill you. Now that all of that is over, here are the statistics. In 100 games, I died a total of 51 times. And here are the statistics for each killer individually, including how many times I went up against them, and how many times I've died to them. I've always thought I struggled most against John Doe, but apparently I've died most to Cool Kid. We'll see if that changes as the series goes on. And now it is time for the ranking. Do I think Pre-rework 2-time is a good survivor? Absolutely not. But that alone wouldn't be entirely fair, so I created a second list for how good a survivor does in Last Man Standing. For example, a survivalist like Noob is normally useless, but absolutely excels in Last Man Standing. Meanwhile, a support character like Taph or Dusekkar is normally good, but is absolutely useless in Last Man Standing, or even a basic chase. For old 2-time, I'd say they're high C tier if you're good at dodging. The more health is good, but there are much better options. And that is the end of this video. This was fun to record and edit, so if you enjoyed and want to see more, then like, subscribe, and comment who I should try next. You can also check out my other videos if you want, but none of them are even remotely in the same style. I have links to my Discord server and my other socials in the description. Remember gritty time, and have a good day.
I'm 2-time and I'm